Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, as always, we have a massive show ahead. So there are some news, there are some information coming out regarding, Hojlund and all that stuff. And we all know that our Adidas deal, our massive Adidas deal, there are some details on that as well. Some Eric Ten Hag quotations coming out on players and our play style in the coming season. So there are lots of stuff to get into. So before we start that, please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Please guys do that. It would help me a lot. It would help this channel a lot to grow. So anyway, I would like to start off with in a very positive notion. I must say that. Hello Rohit, thank you for joining, brother. So I would like to say that I would like to cover the Hojlund subject because that is one of the positive perspective right now in our team. So yeah. This came from Alfredo Pedula, and he has said that Rasmus Hojlund didn't train with Atlanta today as he waits for all the paperwork to be signed before flying to Manchester United. So yeah, he will, as we have heard from Fabrizio Romano as well, that yeah, Rasmus Hojlund will fly out today or maybe later tomorrow. It could happen at the very latest tomorrow. It will happen that he will come to Manchester United, for his medical. So yeah, I guess that will be the case, man. And from Fabrizio Romano, there have been some two interesting updates that he said that another English club called Rasmus Hojlund's agent almost 5 days ago. So yeah, we officially knew that PSG was after Rasmus Hojlund and all that stuff. But there was an English Premier League team as well who was interested in Rasmus Hojlund. And they have contacted him just 5 days ago. I don't know. I guess it could be, Chelsea or maybe a club like Tottenham. They may do that, or maybe Arsenal. Who knows, man? Everybody is up for grab right now, especially in this transfer market. So yeah, please let me know your opinion, guys. Who do you think was the club? Fabrizio Romano haven't, mentioned the club's name, though he have said that he will tell us, after our deal has been confirmed officially in regard of Hojlund. So yeah, we will know. But in the meantime, we don't know who the club was. But in my opinion, I guess it maybe was, maybe Chelsea or maybe Tottenham, clubs like those, man. And he also said, and this is very interesting, he also said that also Rasmus Hojlund refused to negotiate personal terms with PSG. Because see, the thing is that we have been hearing a lot of this news regarding PSG that yeah, we have covered in our community as well. That yeah, he have agreed personal terms with PSG because that was the news that was coming out on that point of time. But as it stands now, Fabrizio Romano is saying he never complied with that personal term which was given to him by PSG. He never agreed to that. So yeah, I mean this guy is impressing me even before he joined us officially. I mean seriously, the way he have represented himself, the way he has conducted himself in the past few weeks or months, I am absolutely delighted, man. I'm absolutely delighted. This is the kind of player we needed, we wanted. So yeah, man. I couldn't think anyone else, Rasmus Hojlund would be an absolute delight. I hope so, brother. We all know, I know that you guys as well think that yeah, Rasmus Hojlund will do a great deal in our club, and I do hope so as well. Let's see what happens. When we all hope that yeah, he must achieve the best of football honors that he can achieve in his lifetime with Manchester United. I would like that happen, man. I would like that to happen especially. So yeah, he can fly today or later tomorrow for his medical in Manchester. So yeah, we can, well, it's Monday, I guess. So we can see an official announcement coming out of Manchester United, maybe, Wednesday, Thursday, that can happen. And I'm sure, I hope so, I'm not sure, because we have seen Andre Onana traveling to USA and he haven't attended the first match. He was going to that Arsenal match. So yeah, he may miss the, preseason matches, but I guess I do hope that we will see him in one of those matches. The match we have left in our preseason, match versus Lens, which I guess would be played on Old Trafford, and the match versus Athletic Club would be in Dublin, I guess. So one of those two matches we will see Hojlund playing for us wearing a red shirt. I hope that does happen, man. So yeah, and there has been some quotations coming out regarding, from Eric Ten Hag, from Andre Onana. We have all seen how Andre Onana have run into, Harry Maguire. We have talked about that in our previous session today, but we hadn't had some quotations which we have right now, but I will jump into that. Before, I would like to talk about the quotations that came out of Erik ten Hag. So Erik ten Hag on Man United's play style next season, he said, what fits this team is transition. This transition word, man. How many times I have said that as I have been reading all the articles, this word transition is popping out of everywhere. So yeah, what fits this team is transition both ways. When you want good attacking transition, you need very good pressing. So we work a lot on that. On moments where we are compact, we have to play proactive defending. Absolutely, man. We have to be proactive in every aspect of our gameplay. Whether it's when we are attacking or when we are getting attacked, whatever the situation, we have to be active. We have to be more transitional, as we have seen. We have been lacking in that Real Madrid match. We have seen how they were playing. I know that they were playing on that 4-4-2 diamond formation, and believe me or not, as we have discussed in our earlier session yesterday regarding the formation and all that stuff, but I would like to say, yeah, I know that we have been playing 4-2-1-3, but I do not think that will be the case in the coming season. We can play 4-3-3, 4-1-2-3, or 4-4-2. That can happen as well. I know in 4-4-2, our wingers may miss out the chance to play in the match on that particular formation, but that could work. Especially if Erik ten Hag thinks that Rashfords have the capability of being a good striker. So keeping that in mind, and if we add Hojlund to that equation, I guess 4-4-2 could work. 4-4-2 diamond, that formation that works. I guess that could work for us as well, because we have some classy midfielders, man. If we are willing to play Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, and Amrabat or Eriksen, if that is the case, we can play a massive 4-4-2 formation. I guess we will be able to, so in that 4-4-2 formation, we have that 4 midfielder, we have up front Marcus Rashford and Hojlund. And if our fullbacks go up and join the attack, and Casemiro come down a little bit, so there will be our 3 centre backs. Casemiro can play as the mid centre back if he comes down. So yeah, those 3, and we will have 3 in the middle in our midfield, and we will have 4 guys in front, including the fullbacks. So that 4-4-2 formation can evolve into that 3-3-4. When we are playing on the field, that can happen, and that is quite interesting just to think about that. We can go 4-3-3, and in my opinion, 4-3-3 is quite hyped, man. 4-3-3 is always hyped. I know that is an attacking formation, but 4-4-2 is an attacking formation as well. If we can utilize it properly, we can utilize our strength. So yeah, if Erik ten Hag thinks that maybe in some matches we can go by without players like Sancho or Anthony or Garnacho or some wingers, if we can go without them in particular matches, not every match as I am saying that, we can play out that way. Please let me know your opinion, guys, as well in that formation side. What formation would you prefer to Manchester United play in the coming season, and what would be your starting lineup? I have asked that, guys, you guys yesterday as well. I haven't got so many replies on that. I would really love to know what your thought process on that particular subject is. So please, guys, let me know that. So anyway, it was Erik ten Hag on our play style, and he also, have some quotations regarding Sancho. He said he has the skills. So also for him, it's the same. He has to show consistently that he can make a huge contribution. When you are a front player, that end product is the key. So make sure you are making the key actions, the final pass, and get your goals in. Because that's why he is here. The rest has to be good as well. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. As I have said so many times, when it comes to Jadon Sancho, we all know that he is one of the most potential player in our squad, but we haven't seen that. It's only because his lack of consistency. He has to be consistent in this year. Absolutely, man. The way we have seen, the way he have played in that Borussia Dortmund team, we need that Sancho. We bought that Sancho. So yeah, we deserve that Sancho. I do hope, he brings some changes in his gameplay. As we have seen in the preseason matches, that he is quite fast. He is acting very fast. He is, his reflex is getting quicker than we have seen usually. So yeah, his twists and turns, his runs, his dribbling ability. We have started the match quite well versus Dortmund, right, guys? It's not like that we were absolutely shit from the start. It was actually quite the opposite. We were pressing them, but we have given them the goals as well. So we should stop that. Obviously, we should stop giving away goals and we should score goals. The chances created by our wingers is way too low. That needs to come up. That needs to go high. In my opinion, it needs to go high, man. Please let me know your opinion as well, guys. Please let me know. He also said some things about Harry Maguire as well. I will get into your comments, guys. So please do not forget to, put in your comments. Harry Maguire, Eric Ten Hag on Harry Maguire, he said, I will not say that Harry isn't part of this group. He has to fight for his position. He is a very good centre back, and I believe in the potential of Harry Maguire. It's just that he has to prove himself and fight his way into the team. It's up to him, and I think he can do it. See, his competition, it's tough. When you are competing with Varane and Lindelof, and in my opinion, potentially, Luke Shaw as well, it's huge competition. I have often chose a player ahead of Harry, that's true, but that says nothing about me not believing in him. He has to show he is better than Rafa and Lindelof. I think that's a normal situation in top football. There are some news coming out that, West Ham may put in a second beat for Harry Maguire. That can happen. I guess that was quite natural to happen. I don't think that would go up, substantially. Their last bid was around 20 million pounds. So I guess it would go up max to max 25 or maybe 26 or maybe 30 million pounds, including add-ons. I guess that would be the best deal we could get for Harry Maguire. If it was up to me, I would have sold him on that 20 million pounds. I'm pretty sure that many of you guys would have done that as well. So yeah, we know our feeling, but the way it is not the way our club is thinking right now. They want a huge payoff from Harry Maguire, which is absolutely not going to happen. Nobody is going to pay 50 million for him. But yeah, 30 million included add-ons could happen. There is a possibility that could happen. So we will see about that, guys. Please let me know your opinions, man. Please let me know your opinion. No, we are the biggest club in England. We are one of the biggest clubs in the world. So it's all about winning. We have to start winning trophies. We have to fight for everything. Absolutely, brother. This man has some potential in him. The way he plays, the way he acts, the way he speaks, his attitude. He sends off an aura which is absolutely positive, which we needed from our players, which we need from every one of our players. We need to have that attitude on and off the field. We need that. Shondipon is saying, Rasmus Hojlund did not train with Atlanta today. He is waiting for paperwork to complete it and will then fly to Manchester. Yeah, man. This came from Alfredo Pedula. You are absolutely right, brother. And we will see, he holding up our red shirt. Maybe it will happen on Wednesday or maybe Thursday. Joshua is saying, let him come quick. Oh, so he can play one preseason game before its end. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would be absolutely excited to see him at least in one of those games, whether it's against Lens or against Atletico Club. I don't know which will he get. I guess, if he get that Lens match, then he will be able to play at Old Trafford. So that would be absolutely brilliant. If not, if he doesn't get, then we will be playing, versus Wolves in Old Trafford. Our first match is in Old Trafford. So yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic, brother. When is he going to have his medical? See that he is going to have his medical maybe tomorrow, later, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. I guess tomorrow will be the case. So yeah, I guess it will be tomorrow, man. Richard is saying he needs to play this weekend. Yeah, man, I know that every one of you guys wants to see him play. Me, myself also wants that. I know every other Manchester United fan wants him to see, wants to see him play in red shirt So we will be looking forward to that. I do hope that he gets at least one chance in those couple of matches. No matter how goalkeeper is good, United defenders will make him look bad. See, man, getting a goalkeeper like Andre Onana can get quite tricky if our defenders are not aware of the situation, are not aware of how Andre Onana moves. That could, create some tricky situations. As I have said, it will take some time. It is like a winger and a striker. It is like an attacking mid, and with wingers, you need coordination. And to be coordinated in the highest of levels, you need to give them some time. We need to give them some time. We know the qualities in Rafa Varane, in Lisandro Martinez, in Lindelof, in Andre Onana as well. They will get coordinated up, but it will take some time. It will definitely take some time. They need to, build that trust in between them so they can have that coordination. I do not think that he will ever achieve that kind of coordination from Harry Maguire. I do not think that. It's not Andre Onana's fault. I do not think Harry Maguire is up to it. I simply do not think Harry Maguire is up to that kind of gameplay or that kind of pressure. So yeah, man. Jadon is saying, well said, we have it so easy for City in the last couple of years. We need to fight and win big titles. Absolutely, Jadon. Absolutely, brother. We need to prove in EPL. We need to do that. It's been a decade we haven't won a Premier League. We haven't won a Champions League. It's been more than a decade. So we do need to get those silverware as soon as possible, brother. As soon as possible. Anyway, there has been some, quotations from Onana as well on that Maguire situation. I will read it out. It's small. It's not way too long. He said, I try to demand a lot from him because I know he is a good player. He is one of the captains of the team. He is big. He is good with the ball. So I will demand a lot. He is a great guy. I have a good relationship with him. He has to be ready because when I am on the ball, I demand from everyone a lot. I start with myself because we are in this together. Mistakes can happen. We don't have to be afraid to make mistakes because this is a part of life and we learn from the mistakes. We have to be very critical with ourselves. If we want to win trophies, we have to demand a lot. It's a big honor to be here and I'm very happy to work with these guys. Harry is a fantastic player, so we will move on. Yeah, he was quite decent about it. The way British media have reacted to that is quite, shameful. I must say that. It's absolutely ridiculous the way they have pestered, Andre Onana, reviewing his reaction to Harry Maguire after he saved that goal. Like, what have he done? No one could do that. No one should do that. But in my opinion, it's the goalkeeper's job. No, not everyone would behave like David De Gea. Believe me. David De Gea was way too generous. Way too generous. He haven't complained with any of those guys. He haven't. He was an absolute godsend for players like Harry Maguire. So yeah, Andre Onana will not work that way because he knows the defender's mistakes will cost him eventually. So he needs to defend that as well. He has the right to defend that as well. So if he shouts on Maguire on pitch, it's okay if he deserved that. And yesterday it was deserving. It wasn't like that Andre Onana was speaking out of his ass. Absolutely not. He behaved that way because it was needed on that particular moment. The way we have all seen how Harry Maguire handled the ball. He could have easily passed it to Onana, but he haven't done that. He's just given the ball to the opponent, and in that, shitty situation, then there is only one defender behind him. So it was essentially 2v3 in the defensive area, which we cannot let that happen, which we absolutely cannot let that happen. Adam is saying, please guys, please interact with me. Let me know your opinion on everything we are talking about. As you guys all know that the news section is quite sleepy right now. So yeah, we can utilize these sessions and talk about all the stuff we want to talk about. Andre Onana on shouting at Harry Maguire. I try to talk to them a lot because I know he's a good player. He's one of the captain of the team that's big and he is good with the ball. So I would demand from him a lot and he's a great guy. Absolutely, man, absolutely. Onana hasn't seen that best of Maguire yet. Maguire will shock him. He's the best attacking defender. Yeah, but as I've said, I do not think that, Maguire will achieve the qualities which he absolutely needs to be a starter at Manchester United. As Erik ten Hag have said, that if he wants a start, he has to be better than, Rafa Varane and Lindelof, which I don't think will be ever possible in his lifetime. It is not like that I'm insulting him. It may sound like that I'm insulting him, but it's not. I am simply stating the fact. I am simply stating the fact that Harry Maguire will not achieve that kind of level. If he does that, I would be absolutely delighted, because at the end of the day, he is a Manchester United player and there is a really thin chance, him leaving the club this year. So I guess if he can improve himself, that would be a lot help for our club. It's called communication. Keep up with the good work, Unana. Absolutely, Swaraj. Absolutely, you are spot on. As I just said, the communication, the coordination, it will need some time. He needs to communicate to build that coordination. So when our defenders are making mistakes, we can't expect them to behave like David De Gea did. David De Gea was quite generous when it came to that subject. I never seen him shouting to the defenders. Maybe he have done that in many few occasions. It wasn't like regular basis, but I guess we can expect that from Onana, man. We can expect that from Onana. He's quite aggressive in his own way, in a good way. The shouting was before Maguire's defensive header hit the crossbar and inches from conceding an own goal. Absolutely, Shan. Thank you for pointing it out. I had actually, forgotten that. But we could have seen another, Lord Maguire own goal. I mean, he need to prove himself. I mean, those kind of actions should not repeat. We have seen, I guess you guys still remember the match against Sevilla at Old Trafford. The way we deteriorated when Rafael Varane come out and we put in Harry Maguire on that position, the way our defense got penetrated, that cannot happen again. That cannot happen again. That 7-0 against Liverpool cannot happen again. That 6-3 against City, that 4-0 against Brentford and Brighton cannot happen again. Those things, we cannot let that happen again. Absolutely not. If you want to be the best of the best, if you want to act like you are, if you want to take Manchester United to the legacy once we were, we have to act properly. We need to stop conceding goals. We need to stop giving away goals. We will concede goals. Absolutely, we will concede goals. It's a game of football. We can't, keep clean sheet in every other match. So we will concede goals. But the thing is that we need to stop giving away them. We need to stop gifting the goals to the opponents. We need to stop doing that. And we need to score as well. The chances created on the final third is absolutely low, in my opinion. It should get higher up. That stat should get higher in every match. In every match, if we are keeping the possession of ball for up to at least 60 to 70%, we should at least take 20 to 25 shots every match, the way we have seen City played. So if we are, comparing ourselves with City or want to compete with City at the highest of levels, we need to act like them as well. If we are getting 70% possession, we can't just have 5 shots and 1 shot on target. That cannot just happen. That just cannot happen. Absolutely not. Tulipo is saying, next time you give him knock on his head, that will be better. He doesn't hear if you don't knock his head. Maguire is a disgrace to our team. As a player, he doesn't deserve to be in United. Absolutely, man. As I've said, I am not insulting. We are not insulting Maguire that way. We are just stating the fact. We love our club. We love Manchester United. And that love comes at some cost. So obviously, if someone is tampering with our emotions, with our club Manchester United, we will speak out. We will speak out. It's not like that. It is not the case. If we were behaving like that, regarding Mason Mount, regarding Andre Onana, regarding Hojlund, then the other clubs can criticize us that you are such shitty fans that you are not giving the players the time they need. So obviously we will not behave that way when it comes to those 3 players. But Harry Maguire is with us for the 3.5 years, but he haven't proved even in one game. I can't even remember a single game where Harry Maguire played brilliantly. I can't remember. I haven't seen him play brilliantly in any matter or any way. Seriously, guys. Please, if you guys remember Harry Maguire performing brilliantly, please let me know that, guys. Shomo is saying, well, can you all take a deep breath and let Onana be? We all know Lord Maguire is the problem. Why are you all ganging up to criticize him? Man, nobody is criticizing Onana. We are actually criticizing Harry Maguire, actually, man. See, as I just said, we cannot criticize Onana or Mason Mount or Hojlund because those are the new players. We will have to give them some time to prove themselves. As I guess someone just mentioned about the communication and coordination. So yeah, to grow those things, to grow the communication in between them, to grow the coordination in between them, we need to give them some time. But it is not the case when it comes to Harry Maguire. He has had his time. We have given him enough, more than enough time, brother. I really think he should have moved on from us. This was the perfect instance. He should have moved from us. When West Ham put in that bid of 20 million pounds, he should have pushed Murtagh. He should have pushed Eric Ten Hag that, yeah, I want to join them. Please let me go. Even if it's 20 million pounds, I know it's low for your standard, but please let me go. I want first time, I want to be a first team squad player. I want those pitch time so that I can get selected in the coming Euro. I am pretty sure you would have at least considered. But I do not think that our club got any kind of push from Harry Maguire for a move. I don't think that was the case. Rajdeep is saying he's good with the ball. He's a good centre back. They teach you all sarcasm in that Ajax. You all come from. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that they cannot just bash Harry Maguire in front of media. That would just be disgusting from their part as well. So they are just, showing some courtesy. But yeah, I get your irony, man. I get your sarcasm here. Maguire should try to be a striker. Yeah, man. He could actually do a good job as a box striker. I don't know whether he will be able to score a header over there. I hope he will be able to score a header over there, but we haven't seen that happening in our corner situations. If he was a good striker, he would have at least scored some goal for us, not against us in those corners. When we have some corners, as we all know, that United is really bad at converting corners into goal. That should change. As I've always said, that the aerial threat from Manchester United is really, really low. That needs to improve. Absolutely, that needs to improve. Gautam is saying, please make it 135. So yeah, man, yeah. If any of you guys are new to this community and enjoying our daily show, we are daily live at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. So yeah, guys, please join the club. Please, hit the subscribe button and smash the like button if you're liking the show. And yeah, one more thing, guys, I have one announcement. I'm pretty sure you guys will not like it, but please forgive your Red Devil bro that I will not be able to do the live tomorrow, just tomorrow, but I will get live tomorrow, but not in that 4 p.m. session. I will get live in that 11 p.m. I have some personal works I need to do. There are some other jobs, I need to finish those up. So for that purpose, I need some personal time. So I will not be getting live on 4 p.m. But I will definitely have a live session with you guys on that 11 p.m. show. So please, guys, forgive me for not getting live tomorrow at 4 p.m. But 11 p.m. we will get live. Ogni is saying, Onana, you sure say in a waiting day you are mine with that. Yeah, man, yeah. Jerry is also saying 135. Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. If any of you guys are new, just smash the subscribe button, man. It will cost you nothing. It's absolutely free, but it will help our community grow a lot faster, brother. Somehow I feel like Onana will soon hold the record of the first keeper to be caught offside. Good one, man. Good one. The way he comes out of the box. Sometimes, I get palpitations out of that. Yeah, my heartbeat gets faster. I mean, please, do not, no one just lose the possession right now. If we lose possession on that particular scenario where Andre Onana is near about on the midfield area, we are done, man. We are done. So that is also the main reason we cannot afford to play a player like Harry Maguire, especially when our goalkeeper is Andre Onana. Because that thing can happen. That will happen. If we play Harry Maguire regularly with Andre Onana, believe me or not, we will see some instances at the very least where he will lose the possession and we will, concede a goal from that midfield area. That will happen if we play Maguire regularly. So I hope that will not be the case, man. Please, one slab is enough for me. Shit, man. You guys are taking a shit on Harry Maguire. That's okay with me. Please. No good demand from I'm waiting. Pass him off. If he fuck up next time, you tear him slab. Yeah, man. Ricky saying, please give us an update on the sale process. Ricky, brother. Believe me, there will be some update on the sale process in the coming week. As we all know that Sky Sports have came out a couple of days ago and announced that the Glazers will give us some update on the sale, regarding the sale in the coming week. So in the coming week, see, the thing is that the next week is going to be quite busy actually. As we all know that our club has said that we will get an announcement, we will get a decision regarding Mason Greenwood as well before we kick off, our Premier League. So that will be one update we will be getting, and another update we will be getting would be, regarding the sale process. As we all know that the Glazers will come out, I do not think that they will announce that, that they have sold the club to Sheikh Jassim or something like that. That won't be the case. I do not think so. If it is, I would be absolutely delighted. But in my opinion, it wouldn't be the case. I guess we can hear, like some investment options and all that stuff. And I don't know how our fans will react to that just before the Premier League will get kicked off. That would be a crucial time, man. That would be a crucial time. If they think that, giving us 3 or 4 players will let us forget for what they have done for the past 18 or 20 years, that will not be the case. That will absolutely not be the case. As I've said, even if they sign Harry Kane and Mbappe at a single season, even that will not change our mind. And that is quite right. Why should we change our mind? Absolutely not. We should not forget the way they have treated our club. It's absolutely disgusting and they are still doing that. But see, the thing is that the news that are coming respectively, first, it was the announcement of Greenwood. Second, we are, exceeding our 120 million budget. And now that 900 million euro pound deal from Adidas, and that update from Sky Sports that Glazers will come out in the next week and give us an update. I do not think that these are coincidences, man. I do not think these are coincidences. They are still playing with us. They are still manipulating us. They think all of those good news can change our mind when they announce that they are not going to get rid of Manchester United right away. But we have some good news for you guys that we are bringing at least $1 billion invest, that we will invest on Old Trafford. Old Trafford will get renovated and all that stuff. That is good. That is much needed. But that is not the only thing we need investment upon. That is not the only thing we need investment upon. That should be clear to them as well. So man. That is the update, Tricky. That is the update. I'm sorry, man. There is no other update. I cannot just, make news and lie to you guys. No matter how much less view I am getting, no matter how many likes or how many subscribers I am getting, I will never lie to you guys. We may have, our community may be small, but as I've always mentioned, it is a strong community. So I can give you disappointing news, but I will never lie to you guys. So this is the update, man. This is the only update we have. If some other channel is saying something, maybe they have some inside information. Your Red Devil Bro doesn't have that. So man. Rishabh is saying he's trying to be nice, but everyone knows Lord Harry is not a good guy. Yeah, man, absolutely. He cannot bash Harry Maguire in front of the media. That will create some repercussions from Eric Ten Hag as well. And here we are with Eric Ten Hag. I demand a lot of my teammates because also they demand a lot. They trust in me. They play a lot of balls back to me. So I have to give them confidence, and I want my players to give them to me, to give me confidence. Absolutely, brother. And see, that 62nd minute pass he had played from the back to Rashford, that was absolutely brilliant. That was a glimpse of what we can get from a player like Andre Onana. See, if we can get Hojlund, he's fast as a bullet. Anthony and Rashford run like horses. So those would be the three forward who have massive speed on their leg. There is no doubt about that. So if Andre Onana can give those balls out at times, Manchester United can have a very, very potential threat on any club in the Premier League. On any club. So yeah, man, we have seen a glimpse of that yesterday. Prithviraj is saying, where did the comment go? I mean, yeah, definitely do your work in your position. That's what he is saying, as we work as a team. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. He's not asking anything which should not be asked. I appreciate you, my Black Africa. So we want you to remain in goalpost so that to avoid blunders. See, the thing is that, Usman, it is not about making blunders and all that stuff, man. It is modern day goalkeeping. It is not Andre Onana who is doing that. That is the exact reason Arsenal is opting for a goalkeeper like David Raya. Ramsdale is quite a decent goalkeeper. He is England's number one goalkeeper. But is he a Alisson? Is he an Ederson? No, he is more like David De Gea. How David De Gea played out. Those are good goalkeepers, decent goalkeepers. But in our modern day football, managers are asking even more from the goalkeepers. They need to play as one of the defenders as well at times, which Onana is doing. Obviously, we will make some blunders. Some goals will come out of those mistakes, but we should keep it at the very minimum possible, man. So yeah. Shondipan is saying Manchester United will sign 4 more players this summer after Hojlund, Sofian Amrabat, David Alaba, midfielder to replace Mainu, a centre forward. Erik ten Hag has made it clear that every player that leaves the club will be replaced this summer itself to make sure there is no comparison with squad depth. Sofian Amrabat, Fred replacement, David Alaba, Maguire replacement, Mohamed Kudus, Donny replacement. That could happen, man. If those are the signings we will be getting, we will be out of the world, out of joy, man. We will be out of our mind with joy. Absolutely. That even reading that statement was exciting. So if those things happen, that will happen. See, the thing is that Erik ten Hag have said this repetitively that yeah, we are looking, we know which players do we want, and we will do everything possible in our power to get those players, signed. But the thing is that this is, I guess, the time. What is the date today? Let me see. It is 31st of July, right? So tomorrow we will be stepping into the month of August. So August would be the last month of our transfer market. So I guess if we are going to sign 2-3 players, we need to get rid of the players at least before our Premier League kicks off. If we are getting rid of, we need to get rid of Fred, we need to get rid of Donny van de Beek, we need to get rid of Scott McTominay and Maguire. I do not think that Scott McTominay will go, and selling Maguire is quite tough. We will see when West Ham will put their second bid in, as the news are coming out that yeah, there is a possibility that West Ham may put in the second bid for Harry Maguire as well. But I do not think that would be, touching our demand. What we are demanding for Harry Maguire, it's 50 million pounds. That's absolutely ridiculous. But 30 million pounds with add-ons, I think, should do the job. It should do the job. 30 million pounds is not amount of joke, man. So yeah, absolutely, I do think. But to do those signings, we need to get rid of our players. We have done 3 signings. Erik ten Hag have 3 signings at the very least right now, so he can work on those players. So while he is working on those players, our negotiators should go out and at least get rid of 3 players in the coming week. At the very least, we should get rid of 3 players in the coming 7 to 10 days. We should do that, man. I don't think so. Maybe only one can happen on conditions, and that's Amrabat. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that we can be positive, but the things Shondipan said is possible. It's not, outside the realm of possibility. But the thing is that we need, if we are able to do those signings, we need to get rid of our players, which are currently not in Erik ten Hag's plan. Absolutely not. Not possible. United, the most we can go is one more signing. You can see, Shondipan, every one of your Red Devil brothers are getting demoralized. They are thinking that you have one signing. See, the thing is that this is the way we have reacted. We have settled with how our club plays. But that can change, brothers. That can change. We have seen Eric Ten Hag is evolving the club. He is not only, bringing evolution to the club. He is bringing revolution in within the club, brother. I must say that. Centre forward is Mason Greenwood. Reshove. Do you think so, guys? Do you think so that Mason Greenwood will play as a number 9? I don't think so. He can play as the right wing or the left wing. I do not think that he will play from the striker position. I do not think so. But that can make the that may well be the case if he joins us in this season. I will believe it when transfer window is closed. Sell Maguire. We cannot say that of enough, man, that we need to sell Maguire. Sancho is in very good vibe. I expect a lot. He has a lot of energy. We have all seen that from the moment he came back. I will not say that Harry Maguire isn't part of this group. He has to fight for his position. He's a very good centre back, and that is outright lies coming out of Eric Ten Hag, and that's okay, brother. That's okay. I mean, what would he say in front of the camera? That Harry is absolute shit. I don't know why you only have bought him. He couldn't say that. So he has to back his own players. That is the sign of a decent manager. You can't push them under a bus. Have to say for me, Sancho has been a major disappointment since he arrived. Underperforming, underachieving, and behind Garnacho, Pelistri, and Anthony, as well as Rashford. Yeah, man, I will not, get argument with you in this particular regard. He have underperformed. He have underachieved. We have expected a lot from Sancho, but we haven't got that. But I hope that will not be the case in this season, brother. I'm not happy with Ten Hag with friendly games because I have lost more than $500,000 in last 3 games. Keep on hurting me. What the hell, man? Why did you put $500,000 on bait? Why would you do that, brother? Coach, actually, you should, Tulip, if you have that kind of money, man, please buy Manchester United. Please do that, brother. And you know what? Rohit will say, I love Tulipo. Believe me. If no one said that, Rohit will say, and I am pretty sure if I scroll down the chat, I will see Rohit. I have already said that I love Sheikh Jassim. Have you said that, Rohit? I love Harry Maguire, he has said. My new love, I love Harry. Shomo is saying, coach actually told him to be frustrating Almighty Maguire. And if he keep doing that, he may not last as Man United goalkeeper. Yeah, man. You know what? We should make Harry Maguire our goalkeeper. Then we can see that how he reacts when he concedes goals. Andre Onana, the policeman, stats. 2 games, 4 goals, conceded 0. Wins 43, forward passes 3. Steps over 4, shouts 1, fight with Lord Maguire. Someone should tell Andre Onana to respect Lord Maguire. Yeah, man, yeah. Everyone hates Lord Maguire. Oh my Prince, oh my Lord, oh my Harry Maguire match. Good one, Siddharth, good one. I guess I'm seeing that you guys were having fun in the chat. That's all, that always gives me delight when you guys are talking in yourself and you guys are having fun. Yeah, man, yeah, I have some personal works I need to complete. Before I started all these things, I was in a work mode. I was in a profession. So I have still some work to, to patch those things up, for good. So for that particular reason, I can miss some of the sessions, but I will definitely let you know that upfront as I have done it today, that yeah, just tomorrow, just the tomorrow, man. I will be live tomorrow, just not at 4 p.m. I will be live at 11 p.m., brother. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Everyone is, having fun on Harry Maguire, man. My new love, I love Harry Maguire, yeah. They should sell Maguire, man. Yeah, man, they should sell. As I've just said, that Maguire himself should have pushed when West Ham has, given that £20 million offer. Welcome home, Onana. That's Lord Maguire for you. Yeah, man. Andre Onana is already sick and tired of Harry Maguire's mistakes. After he was at fault for a goal versus Dortmund in Las Vegas on Sunday, the keeper berated the centre half, and that was noticeably livid with what he witnessed. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Onana tied your belt very well. That was what De Gea endured for so many years. New season is still ahead. See, Adam, that was the main reason I was always against when people like our ex-legends usually compare David De Gea with players like Van der Sar or Peter Schmeichel. It is not the way, man. You cannot just compare Schmeichel and Van der Sar with David De Gea. Van der Sar have had Vidic and Ferdinand in front of him. What David De Gea had. Lindelof had, Lindelof is actually very good. Maguire, people like Marcus Rowe, Chris Smalling. I mean, how many worse defenders he have got in his career in front of him? But he still played the way he did. So that is why he's always be the legend of our club, man. And that is why I actually think he was a better goalkeeper than those previous ones. Because he was on the worst period of Manchester United, but he still gave his 100% game in, game out, week in, week out. Absolutely, man. Ishank is saying De Gea was not joking when he said Maguire was the toughest opponent he has ever faced. It's clear these two won't get on. Harry will cost us points in the league if he plays. I do not see that Harry Maguire getting any pitch time in the Premier League at the very least. We can see him playing at the matches, like FA Cup, Carabao Cup, that can happen. But I do not see him getting any pitch time in the Premier League and in the Champions League as well. He can stay on bench always. Yeah, man. As a fifth choice centre back, we will be paying 200k to our fifth choice centre back. That is just not right, brother. That is just not right. That cannot be happening. A club like Manchester United will be paying 200k a week, who is their fifth choice centre back. That is just amazing. Welcome to David De Gea's world. Yeah, man. Just endure, Andre. That was what we have been facing, the life of Mr. Harry. And you guys have gone in deep with Harry Maguire, man. You guys have, in this particular show I am seeing, Maguire, what can we do for Maguire to leave our club? I think Maguire's time at United ended long time ago, brother. Maguire isn't a footballer. In fact, he's supposed to go for good and leave the club to those who knows what it takes to lose for a simple match. Yeah, man. Why your doggos are barking? Yeah, man, doggos are barking. We have a lot of doggos in our area, and sometimes they have an hourly, alarm set. I guess they update themselves, in the area that what is going on in between, and sometimes also Jerry joins them. So yeah, man. Salam kar raha hai. I do not think that they're saluting Maguire, man. I guess even they are bashing Maguire as well. So yeah. Why should we be expecting more? Onana, the guy, is two-player. But why is that Man United doesn't look for new signings mistakes to beat, but always looking for other players' mistakes? Man, new signings will make some mistakes. New signing will make some mistakes. You know why? Because if you change a manager, it is not the case that the manager is the only thing that's getting changed. Their gameplay style is getting changed. Their philosophy on football is getting changed. Their positioning is getting changed. Their way of football, their style of football is getting changed. So there are a lot of factors when you change a club. So it will take some time to get fully coordinated with your squad players. And that is the only reason I have mentioned earlier that we shouldn't judge our new signings. We should at least give them a time of 3-4 months. Then we can reach to our conclusions, man. But if you have your opinion, it's absolutely fine, brother. Did any of you watch the match? She was yelling at the whole defensive unit. I'm okay with that. Maguire wasn't solely responsible for any goals that I saw. He played a ball out to a teammate who had the ball taken off him. Lindelof gave balls away. Dalot got beaten too. It was a poor defensive performance overall. Onana didn't play a perfect game either. Absolutely, man. You're absolutely spot on. You have dissected the position absolutely correctly, man. But we all know, even if we had played brilliantly, every other player had played brilliantly, still Maguire would have made some mistake, man. That is a fact. That is a fact, and that will remain a fact no matter what we do. Maguire should leave. Enough is enough. He's committing too many mistakes. But yeah, I love Harry Maguire. Yeah, man, yeah. Maybe, Sheikh Jassim will see that and will buy the club now. I don't know what this guy is still doing at Manchester United. Maguire is always a problem in every match. Maguire needs to go. Here we go. The Lord makes us happy. I mean, you guys have, dug deep. You guys have dug deep with Maguire in this particular session. I must say that. I'm guessing you guys have, maybe some of you guys, those who are from Africa, some Red Devil brothers who are from Africa, I guess you guys have, have joined, have seen the match by, by not sleeping the entire night, and those who are from India have woken very early to see the match, to watch the match, and they are quite disappointed by the performance. I guess that is the reason we are seeing that much, lash out in this session on Harry Maguire. Yeah, man, yeah, it's a tough name. Continuing crying and bleeding. They count 005 for midfielder on top friendly games. Meanwhile, Modric, maybe attacker of 100 million, never scored one competitive goal since then signing. Yeah, man. I guess we will see, Modric play, as he have said, that Modric himself had said that he has given his 20% of potential. We haven't seen the rest 80%, so I guess it will come installment. It will come in installment, I guess. Yeah, man. I love you, brother. I love all of you guys. I guess we have had a good session. You guys have had fun with Maguire and, in between you guys. So anyway, if you guys are new to this community, please subscribe, brother. Please help the channel to grow and smash the like button. And as I've already mentioned, but I will still, say that yeah, I will not get live tomorrow at 4 p.m. But we will still have our 11 p.m. live show. So I will be seeing you guys on that 11 p.m. show, man. And there were some, updates on Fred as well. Some little updates I will just cover in 2 minutes. That yeah, Galatasaray and Fred situation is getting complicated each passing day, and it may happen that Saudi Arabian's club may end up getting Fred. That can happen. Van de Beek is getting heavily linked with Atletico Bilbao, I guess. Shit, I just forgot. I haven't noted it down. Shit, Atletico Bilbao. Or please, if anyone is online, can you please tell me that who is Van de Beek linked with? Who was Van de Beek linked with when? I guess it was Atletico Bilbao. Or who was the club that Van de Beek was linked to? Anyway, in case of Scott McTominay, Dean Henderson and Williams, those processes are quite stalled right now. As we all know, that minor injury stalled that Scott McTominay process. And when it comes to Dean Henderson, the process is stalled as well because of, Arsenal wanting David Raya and their second goalkeeper. So Arsenal's second goalkeeper, who was Arsenal's second goalkeeper, Turner, they will go, the Nottingham Forest is interested in him now rather than getting Dean Henderson. And in case of Williams, no one is interested in him. If there is any update, I will definitely let you know, guys. Okay, Rohit. Anyway, guys, thank you. Kudos to you guys as always. Thank you so much for joining the live session, brother. I will see you tomorrow at 11 p.m. So kudos to you guys. Goodbye, take care, and good night. And I will see you tomorrow, brothers.